Hey guys, so initially what I was going to do today was a mask and chat with a new mask that I've been trying. But when I asked you guys for some video ideas over on Instagram, I think at least a couple of you guys said something about like an at-home facial style video. And I like that idea better than just putting on a mask and like talking. We can sort of do like a facial because I haven't had one since December. I mean, I guess technically I do facials to myself like all the time. Or maybe not, I don't know, like, what would you consider to be like a facial? Is like, would you consider a facial to be like going in and getting it done to you, or like doing it to yourself? I don't know, but I guess technically I do like facials, but have I ever done like a facial, like a full routine on camera? I'm not sure, or maybe I have through all my demos. Who the heck knows anymore? But anyway, what I decided to do today is an at-home facial. So we're gonna go through the steps that you typically do at a facial. So there's the cleansing step, the steam, exfoliate, massage, mask, toner, serum, moisturizer. So we're gonna go in the order of that. I can show you a couple of things. Plus I wanted to tell you guys about a new mask that I've been trying. So this video is sponsored by Bold and Bare, and I've been trying their Purity mask. So it's made to purify, refine, and brighten and minimize the appearance of pores. So I've been trying this for the last couple of weeks. I've really been liking it. So I wanted to do something with this, which is, I was gonna do the mask and chat, but let's do a facial instead. And this will be the mask that I'm using. So like I said, this video is sponsored by Bold and Bare, and we'll get into that part of it when we talk about the mask. But let's talk about cleansing first. So let's cleanse first. All I've done today is I brushed my teeth. Haven't done anything else today. And I thought, because I did skincare last night, so I don't really need to cleanse that much. I thought what I could tell you guys about is the detox box for this month as well, and use one of the products in it. So the detox box this month features One Love Organics, and it features their 2 cleansers and their vitamin C serum. So the one that I'm gonna use is the new one. This one is a newer release. I'm not sure how long it's been out, but it's newer than the other one. This is the Botanical A Facial Cleanser with botanical vitamin A, AHAs, and BHAs. So it's like an exfoliating gel, slightly foaming cleanser. The other products that are included in the box this month is the Botanical B Enzyme Cleansing Oil. So this one is to like remove makeup, sunscreen, dirt, things like that, you know, like makeup mostly. It's, you know, it's a cleansing oil. You guys know what a cleansing oil is. So this one does emulsify with water. That they've had for many years. And then usually you would do like a double cleanse, which what they've had previous to this is the Easy Does It, which is more gentle. I don't think this is suggested for sensitive skin types. I can't remember. I thought I saw somewhere that someone said they had like a reaction to it, and One Love Organics had, or maybe I was reading the reviews on the website, and One Love Organics said it's not advertised for sensitive skin or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, this would be the second cleanse to the B serum. So you would do the enzyme cleansing oil to remove makeup. You would do the A serum to cleanse your face afterwards as the double cleanse, or like in the morning if you're doing just like one cleanse, this would be it. Because it does have, you know, like acids in it, so it will also exfoliate your skin. And then the other product in the box this month is the Botanical B Facial Serum, which has botanical vitamin C in it. I've had quite a few bottles of these, and I do mostly give them to my mom at this point because she really likes them. So A, B, C. So we're only gonna be using A today, but I wanted to let you guys know about the detox box in case you were interested, if you like One Love Organics. The C serum I'm not gonna use, and I am gonna give this one to my mom. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so I'm just going to pass that along to her. But the A and B cleanser, I've really been enjoying. This does remove makeup really well. The only thing that I'll say about this one is it does have a very strong like pina colada scent. So if you can't handle like really strong scents, this one is very highly fragranced. I do believe it's like a natural fragrance, but it's still, well, it says fragrance or parfum. It doesn't really say where the fragrance is coming from. It doesn't say it's from essential oils or anything natural. So, I mean, take that as you will, I guess. But I mean, it works well, but it is very highly fragranced, and especially of that like tropical coconut pineapple scent. It's very sweet, but it does work well. It's nicely enzymatic and exfoliating. And then this one is this cleanser. I can't remember what it smells like. It's not as highly fragranced. It has a much softer fragrance. I don't think it tells us what it's, I think it's just got orange oil in it. So it's like well, to say it has wintergreen leaf as well. I don't smell any mint though. But it's a much more gentle fragrance than the one over the B one is. So if you're super sensitive to scents, you probably could handle this one, but the other one is very, anyway, so yeah, that's the detox box this month. I do have like a little bowl of warm water here, and I'm going to put some water on my skin, because you do want to use this one on damp skin. So I like that they've got these little protector things, so if you're traveling or something. I'm just gonna take, it's just a clear gel, I'm just gonna take a pump. I don't need a lot. And then we're just gonna like massage that into the skin for a while, because you know when you get a facial, your facialist sort of massages the cleanser in for a bit. I saw that my facialist is opening back up, and like I said, I haven't been since December, and I really want to go again, but I don't know. Let's just gently massage in. Let those AHAs and the BHAs do their work. I'm gonna take a little bit more water just to sort of activate it a little bit more. My AC's running. I always forget to turn that off. I'll turn it off here in a minute. And my cat's out there crying and all the noises, but you know, there's no really a way to do like a serene, sort of like calming facial experience when you're trapped in your home with you know, your whole family. So I'm gonna take these eau d'acetate sponges I bought. I bought these to help remove masks, and they work really well. So I'm gonna link these below. These are kind of cool actually. So they come like this. It's sort of like a flat disc, and once you activate it in water, it expands into a sponge. Like, isn't that cool? So I bought a couple of packs of those because I wanted them to help remove sort of more like stubborn clay masks, but I figured they'll be good to you know, massage the skin a little, because my facialist does use these sort of like sponges when she removes cleanser and stuff. Just another little at-home spa experience. And just gently massage. I mean, you could feel this exfoliating your skin too. It's kind of hard to do both at the same time. I'm not I'm not that multi-talented. My cat is the neediest cat, man. She's out there crying. I'm gonna stick to one sponge, I think, because it's kind of difficult to do with two sponges. So we're just removing the cleanser with the sponge. I've done a lot of masking, but I mean, I guess technically it hasn't been like a full facial experience, because you know, I don't sit and I don't do the cleanser. I don't steam. So we're gonna steam today. It's been a long time since I've done a facial steam. Okay, so that's good. And I'm gonna leave those to the side because we're gonna need them again when we remove the mask, because I have found it's a lot easier to remove. A lot easier to remove the mask with the sponges. So I'll just pat to dry. The skin feels nice and clean, nice and smooth. All right, so now we're going to get the steam part ready. And I'm gonna use the Earthwise Beauty Celine Facial Steam. So it's a blend of herbs and flowers. Let me tell you what it's got in it. It's got wild yarrow. It's a wonder herb that purifies blemished skin, soothes redness, and promotes skin firmness. Calendula flower offers unsurpassed skin balancing properties, especially soothing dryness, enhancing softness, and returning dull and tired looking complexions to a healthy tone and vigor. Selene also contains chrysanthemum flowers, celebrated in many Asian cultures for skin enhancing properties, for firming and improving the look of wrinkles to preserving a youthful skin appearance into old age. So I love the Selene mist. Or steam. I've been using this for years. It's so pretty, all the flowers in there. So I'm gonna go boil some water. I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of this into a bowl, and then I'm going to pour the boiling water over it. And I'm just going to set up like over here, and then we'll do a little steam. Okay, so I didn't necessarily time it, but depending on the day, sometimes I'll steam for like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. I think that was probably closer to 10 than 5. So my skin just feels really good. And then you can sort of choose your steam level, I guess, depending on how high or low your face is in the bowl. The lower your face is in the bowl, obviously the closer to the steam you're gonna be, so it's gonna be a little bit more intense. If you prefer a less intense steam, you know, put your face higher above the bowl. But you always wanna have the towel like around your head and the bowl to like capture and keep the steam in, because if you just leave it open, the steam will release a lot more quickly. But yeah, I really love steaming. I really need to get back into doing that more often. It's just sometimes it's hard because I really don't have like a place to do it. Yeah, usually like when my kid's asleep, I could do it like at the edge of the tub in my bathroom or something. And you know, if you have one of those like automatic facial steamers, you know, the electric ones that just like shoot the steam at you, maybe that's like easier. But I love the like steam mixture that you can put in, because I don't think you can add those like flowers and herbs and stuff to the electronic steamers. And I like the experience of doing it with the flowers and the herbs and all that. So the next step, now that we have steamed, is to exfoliate. And obviously if you don't need exfoliation, you can skip this step. You can just go right from steaming to masking. I'm gonna use the Flower and Spice Instant Glow Calming Exfoliator just because I want a really nice, gentle but effective scrub. And I love this one. So I'm going to put it on dry skin first. I'm gonna take some in my hands, and then I like to apply it to dry skin, and then very slowly like work water into it to get the micro exfoliation, you know, action going. And I grabbed one of my hair wraps, or not, it's like a headband. If you want like a Luxe headband, facial headband, check out, I'm gonna link this one. It's from Natural Logic. She has 2 colors, I believe. I believe she's got gray and black. I can't remember if she only has 1 or 2 colors. She sent me both. But yeah, they're really nice if you want to keep like the hair out of your face. Usually when I steam, I haven't been the best about like putting my hair back, so like it comes out all crazy because of the humidity and stuff like that. So I wrapped this around my head before I dipped my head in the steam bowl. So I'm gonna take a little bit of water from that other bowl that I had before and just start to exfoliate, because once you add water, it sort of like activates, starts to break down the other stuff and like keeps the scrub there, and then that's to scrub the stuff into your skin. And I just do this like gently for a couple of minutes. I don't do it hard. I just lightly let my fingers do the work. Or run my fingers over my face and let the bamboo, I think it's bamboo particles that are in here, let those do the work. I do have a towel like underneath my feet to catch any, you know, water droplets and whatever, since I'm not doing this in the bathroom. All right, now that we've massaged that in for a couple of minutes, I'm gonna start taking these sponges and, you know, removing the scrub. These are really nice for removing cleanser and masks and all that. Definitely check them out. Okay. So now the scrub has been removed. My skin feels so smooth, and it looks so much better even just now than it did in the beginning. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the mask. This is the Bold and Bare Purity Mask. Get you a little shot of it there. So like I said before, it's to purify, refine, and brighten. It's got vitamins and plant extracts to purify, minimize the appearance of pores, and refine skin. With a silk-like texture, this mask will gently draw out impurities and boost radiance in just 10 minutes for instantly refreshed and radiant skin that you will prefer bare, which we will be bare today. I'm not putting makeup on. So I'm gonna show you, I'm just like sit here for a minute for like a before. I mean, my skin is already starting to look really nice, you know, from the cleansing and the steaming and the scrub. We'll even zoom in a little so we can look at the pores. So we can do a little before and after. I mean, I have uber large pores, so it really is hard to like really refine those, but you will see, you should see at least some pore refining action happening. So I just want to show you. It's just like a already activated clay-based mask. It's got things like turmeric, aloe, peony, rose, kakadu plum, witch hazel, licorice, pomegranate, mangosteen, kelp, clay, green tea. It does have phenoxyethanol in it, but it's the very last ingredient. And it hasn't irritated my skin at all, which sometimes I can be irritated by phenoxyethanol, products that contain it, but it's the very last ingredient. So the concentration of it is very minimal in this formula. And it's really just to preserve it and make sure it doesn't like mold on you. So I am comfortable using it since the very last ingredient is phenoxyethanol. If it had been like in the middle of the ingredients, I would not be suggesting this to you, but yeah, so it's the very last ingredient. I haven't noticed any irritation at all with it. No burning, no, you know, any other, you know, the normal reactions that I get with products that contain too much phenoxyethanol. It's just a very gentle mask. It does dry, but it doesn't get, you know, like irritating and throbbing. So it's a clay mask, but it is gentle. So I'm just gonna do a decent layer. I do have like a breakout happening right here. The rest of my neck looks okay, so I'm gonna avoid the neck for today. So let's get it on the nose. I do feel like a little bit of like a tingling, which I sometimes will feel. It sort of depends on what I do to my skin before, but because I've steamed it, you know, I've opened up the pores and all that, and I've exfoliated, I've done a bunch to my skin. You can feel it working just a little bit more than if you were to just cleanse it and go. Sometimes you feel masks more when you exfoliate first or you steam first or something like that. Gives them a chance to really like absorb the product. Okay, so now we're gonna let that sit for at least 10 minutes. And while that's happening, I am actually going to do a little bit of hair treatment. So I haven't washed my hair in a couple of days, so I'm probably gonna wash it tomorrow. So since we have to wait 10 minutes for the mask, I figured I could just sit here and do like a little, since I can't do a body massage on camera, which usually my masseuse, or not my masseuse, my facialist would do while I was having the mask done. She would go around and, you know, do a massage. We'll do a little scalp massage. So I'm trying to finish up this Uma Intensely Nourishing Hair Oil, and I've been using it as a scalp treatment, you know, for the last year or so to get rid of this. I've had this bottle since the end of 2017, so it's nearly 3 years old, but still smells okay, still performs okay. So I've been using it, and I'm just trying to use it up. I think I can finish it today. So I just put this all over my scalp. I put the little dropper into my scalp to just get it in there. I think, did I use it all up? Almost. So I am gonna let this sit in my hair overnight. So the oil treatments that I do right now will sit in my hair overnight. I just wanted to finish this up. Okay, so that is, I finished up the hair oil. So now we're just going to go through and massage for a few minutes. Not that I really need to stimulate my scalp any to, like, you know, grow more hair, because my hair is pretty long and I don't know when I'm gonna get a haircut again. But, you know, it's good every once in a while to just really just like massage the scalp. Feels good too. Okay, so that's the scalp. So now I'm gonna do, down the rest of my hair, I'm gonna do the Ranavat Mighty Majesty. This one smells incredible. It's been a long time actually since I've done like a hair mask. So I just take a bunch of that, I rub it in between my hands, get my hands all oiled up, and then I run that through the rest of my hair. And now my hair just smells like jasmine and amazing. So I do concentrate it more on like the very ends of my hair, but I run it through from about here, you know, through the end. I'm just gonna get a couple more pumps just to really work it through the very ends of my hair. It's kind of hard to show you when my hair goes past the viewfinder. Oh, there's Jessie. You acting a little crazy, Jessie? Look at that face. She hates being alone, so I had to get her and bring her in here. Even though Oliver's out in the living room. She's definitely not Oliver's cat. She is my cat. Pugsley and Oliver are pretty good together. So I'm just gonna put my hair back up in a bun. Since I'm not gonna wash my hair out till tomorrow, I'm just gonna let these oils just like marinate and do their thing for the next 18 hours or so. Because what time is it? I think it's like 2. I'll probably take a shower, I don't know, maybe around like 8 or 9 tomorrow morning. However many hours that is. So, my little bun's back up. And I'm not gonna bother putting the headband back on. But now I'm gonna wait for this mask to dry. We got a few more minutes, it's dry in some places. So while I'm waiting, I am going to go change out this water because it's kind of gross from the cleanser and the exfoliator. And then we're going to remove the mask, you know, once I come back, so a few minutes. Okay, the mask is completely dried and it's not tight, it's not uncomfortable on the face, it just dried down. So it's one of those ones, if you want to let it dry all the way down, you can. You could see where I've got sort of more like oily stuff happening with the pores. So I'm just gonna take my sponge in my new clean water and we're going to remove the mask. Oh. So today is Saturday, obviously, because I said earlier in this video that Mother's Day is tomorrow. But you're watching this on Monday, so how was your weekend? What did you do? If you are mothers, did anybody plan anything special for you? I can tell you right now that my significant other did not. He just doesn't. He doesn't think that way, I guess, is like the best way to describe it. I don't know. He's not very good at being spontaneous or like planning things or like doing special things. So it's not like he sat down and like had my kid color me a special picture or something. It sucks sometimes, but what are you gonna do, right? And if my kid had been going to school, he probably would have, you know, come home with some sort of special Mother's Day something. I'm gonna take my other sponge, my cleaner sponge, and then just rerun it back over. But yeah, I hope that at least most of you had a semi-special Mother's Day. I mean, how special can it be when we're all, you know, we could order takeout and whatever, but we can't go out, like, have brunch or go to the botanical gardens, which would be fun, or anything. I got a notification from the Phoenix Zoo in my area. We are members, which, I mean, I know, I mean, I have some feelings about, but they sent out this, thing that they're doing, you know, to help with revenue, because apparently they've lost like $4.5 million in revenue or something in the last couple of months. So they're trying to do something to, like, you know, get some revenue back in. So now that we've removed the whole mask, you can see my whole skin. My skin just looks really good in general from, like, all the things that I've done to it so far. And then we'll zoom in on the pores. Do they look any more refined? Anyway, but the zoo, I got an email saying they're doing this thing called Cruise the Zoo, where they're letting cars come in to, like, drive through the zoo, and I'm just like, ugh, that is just such a bad idea. Like, it's one thing to be a member of a zoo and, like, you know, go see the animals and whatever, but, like, it's another thing to drive your car through the zoo. Like, their I guess reasoning for it is, like, you know, the animals, they're used to golf carts and stuff being driven around the zoo all the time. I'm like, yeah, but they're not used to a parade of SUVs and trucks and cars and things, like, driving through for, I think it's 6 hours they have it open. It's just like, that seems ridiculous to me. Plus, like, all the exhaust and the fumes and stuff, like, that makes me kind of sad. But anyway, yeah, my skin looks pretty good. Okay, so we've done the cleansing, we've done the steaming, we've done the exfoliating, we've done the masking, we did the massage when we, you know, the head massage. Now it is time to do the toner, serum, and moisturizer. So I'm currently using some Natural Logic products for a video that I'm gonna be doing in a week or so. I think I'm gonna post it when Luna launches. So I'm just gonna mist real quick. This is the Bathing Culture Golden Hour Mist. I'm like halfway done with it already because I love this stuff. But yeah, I'm just misting to sort of like refresh my skin. So I'm gonna take the Natural Logic Elemental. This is the Advanced Hydration Red Wine Essence. I'm obsessed with this stuff. So I take 3 pumps of it, the palm of my hand, rub my hands together, and then I smooth it over all areas of my face and neck. I do bring this one down the neck. And this does a really good job hydrating. Oops, there's a little mask in the corner of my eye that I missed. I love this stuff. Plus it smells. I mean, if you like the scent of red wine, you would enjoy the scent of that. But it's it delivers advanced hydration and potent antioxidants while brightening, refining pores, reducing inflammation, restoring moisture levels, and balancing skin's pH for bright, plump, hydrated skin, which is sort of what we're going for today with like the products that I used. So, okay, now that we've done that, I'm gonna go in with the Resiliency Antioxidant Booster. If this will focus, there we go. So I don't have the literature on this on the bottle, so I'm gonna have to link it below for you. I'm just gonna mist lightly again. I'm gonna take a pump of that, pump and a half, and then do the same thing, rub it between my hands and then press it into the skin. Yeah, but this is Tony's Current Vitamin C Serum. And so far, I've been really, really enjoying it. It's definitely going to be slower to work than, or at least from what I've noticed, it is slower to work than like the Fit Glow. But I'm thinking it's going to be on sort of like the same level as the Multi-C Serum. I'm hoping anyway. So yeah, that's that one. Just press that one into the skin. And then mist again. And then we're gonna rub in Equanimity, which is the daytime moisturizing lotion from Natural Logic. And you wanna rub that one in on damp skin. So. And this is another great moisturizer, especially if you have got, you know, more oily or acne prone skin. I think this even works well for other skin types, but especially I've noticed that for my skin type, it works really well. It moisturizes all day, feels really good, smells good. So, after one last quick mist, just to seal it all in, that is my at-home facial for the day. We did a lot of things. We cleansed, we steamed, we exfoliated, we masked, we did a hair massage, a head massage, and then we, you know, did some toning, hydrating, serum, and moisturizing. Normally, my facialist would put SPF on me last, but I'm not going outside, so I'm not going to bother. I don't want to put, like, gunk up my face with SPF if I'm not going outside. There just is nowhere for me to go today. Even in the backyard, it's really hot. I already watered the plants this morning, so those have been done. I did those before it got really hot out there. So they had, I like, at least from what I've been doing, I've been watering them in the morning, mostly every morning. Sometimes I'll do every other morning, depending how hot or not hot it was the day before. But there were a couple of days this week where it was like 106, so I was out there watering them every morning. I mean, we only have like we have 6 pots of plants. If you've been following me on Instagram, I occasionally do like plant updates. We just sort of planted like single plants. It's not like a garden or anything. And I've been very bad at like plants my whole life. I'm looking at them. I'm like looking in a weird direction. I've been very bad about like plants my whole life. I can't keep them alive. Like anything we bring in the house dies. So maybe this is sort of like my foray into gardening. I mean, I'd like to garden at some point. I really want to redo the backyard. I would like to dig up all the rock in most of parts of the yard, put down turf. I would really like to put down like artificial grass just because it's easier. We can't keep grass alive. Plus it's expensive to maintain grass, you know? You gotta reseed it and like all these things. And like I said, I'm very bad with plants. So there, yeah, I want to do some, like maybe I want to do stuff in the yard and then like build planters and like have an actual garden out there. Dreams, will they ever happen? I mean, this is like the perfect time to do it because we're home all the time, but it's about like planning it and getting it done and like doing it. So anyway, that's all that I've got for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this and maybe you masked and did a facial with me. I'll put a little, I meant to say this in the beginning was that, you know, I'm going to post most of this like real time so that if you want to like mask and do a facial with me, you can. But I'll write notes. I'll have written notes. You'll see them at the bottom. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys like to do for your at-home facials, what your favorite products are, how often you do them. Let's just talk about facials in the comments. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you in my next one.